another episode of UFO Go Ride.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Joe. And this is where we talk about UFOs, aliens, and all things weird.
All things weird.
Of course, dude. Yeah,
Hey,
so...
happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday, man.
Dude, it's a podcast birthday.
Oh, yeah. We got our 1 year. 1 year going down today, dude.
It's freaking crazy, dude.
I know, man. I was telling the old lady that we're going to do a 1 year episode, and she was like, it's been a year already?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I know.
Yeah, most people that I've told are like, are you serious? Like, I feel like you guys just started this thing.
Yeah, and it's like, well, if you cared about us, you would know.
Or if you listened.
We got friends from all over this beautiful country, and they know. They know.
They know.
But our local friends right at home had no idea.
But they don't. They don't
They
know.
don't get it.
They don't watch it. They don't listen. Don't. You know what? I am so thankful for everybody that's tuned in, watched, listened to our podcast since day one. We still get people that show up on our Facebook group that say, like, dude, I started listening to our podcast like a month ago.
Yeah.
Binge listened, and now I'm ready for a new episode. Like, let's do this. That really makes it worthwhile.
I know, man. It does.
Awesome.
It does.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That people need it.
Yeah.
They gotta have it.
I just can't believe people want to listen to us dumbasses talk about.
I know. Frank was blowing us up, dude. He was like, "Where's the new one?"
Yeah, dude, that was awesome.
Trying to figure out this whole mic situation. I'm just like,
yeah, it's a new setup.
Kind of new a little bit.
It's the new studio. We've got a new. I'm on the left side,
And I'm on the right side now. I do say though, this fan superior to the other fan,
and it's right above us, and it's well, I guess the other one was right above us, but yeah, this fan is a lot better.
This one is nice, bro.
Yeah, it's a nice fan, huh? But dude, it's been a whole freaking year. We did a Facebook Live thing a little bit ago. That was cool.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody who was there. Yeah,
and
definitely.
We talked about some shenanigans, some new stuff. Jocelyn hopped on, which was cool. It was awesome just hearing people talk about talk about this or that or remember this, remember that. Man, it's cool.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Do you remember that one time?
Hey,
When we started the podcast.
one time you and me we got a couple of microphones and then we put it up on the internet
And boom! And I like it.
Yeah,
dude. So I think for today, what we're gonna do is for the 1 year birthday, I think we're gonna go through. Me and Ben picked out some of our favorite moments. I mean, there's endless amounts of favorite moments. These were just some that we kind of remembered that stuck out.
Yeah.
And honestly, having to listen to 50 plus episodes to try and sift out this material was a little difficult, but we did it. So one cool thing, if you remember what episode or anything like that, or you have a favorite moment, send it to us. I'd like to see what other people's favorite moments in the podcast were as well. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. Do you want to have people guess, or are we going to say what episode these moments are from?
We can say,
because I'm going to slip.
Yeah, we can say what episodes these are from.
But I like the idea of people like sending in what their favorite moments are, because that would be really cool.
Yeah, definitely, man. So you want to get started in this? Let's do it, man. So, dude, I mean, episode 1, right off the bat.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the beginning of Dr. Scientist.
This is the beginning. Okay, so before we begin, notice how, I mean, we've talked about this, but how calm we are. Like, we're like, hey! We're so calm. But this is one of my favorite ones, because it's we coined the term Dr. Scientist on the very first episode. I thought it was like a couple episodes in. It was
brilliant.
Yeah. And now we have t-shirts, and it became like a whole like inside joke with our listeners. And if you're new to it, this is where it came from.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I just realized though? Is that these earlier episodes are way quieter than the later episodes.
The volume
so
of
we
it.
may have to fix the volume a little bit later. But we'll hop into this right now. Here we go. Episode 1, one of our first favorite moments. Actually, very important. It's a very important subject.
Yeah.
And, even though, we're not scientists or anything. I think the more people that are talking about it, the better off, we'll be. Maybe we'll be a little more prepared.
Yeah, we're doctors, not scientists.
Exactly. We're doctors.
Doctor scientists. And also, like, the first thing that people usually say are like, "Oh, show me the proof." And
that was pretty much it.
Yeah, that was it, man. But yeah, I still believe that.
Yeah.
I still feel like the more people that are talking about it, maybe the better off we'll be.
Yeah.
There will probably be a lot more bullshit we'll have to sift through. But I mean, the topic is out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the idea that the more people know about this, there's going to be more scammers, there's going to be more hoaxers, there's going to be more people that's going to put in a lot of wrong information out there. So yeah, it's like a double-edged sword. The more people know about this, I think the better that humanity's going to be consciously. But
yeah,
man, at the same time, there's so much to sift through. A lot of bullshit out there.
Definitely double-edged sword for sure.
Yeah. I recently started watching this YouTube guy. It's Captain. Oh man, I just posted it on there.
The Silverface guy.
The Silverface guy. Yeah. But yeah, man, I need that Neuralink, dude. I'm telling you, just cannot think of anything today.
Well, they're gonna burn your toast.
Yeah, the toast.
And the toast is in your brain.
Not the toast. My brain is made of toast, dude. Jeez. But yeah, like he's a professional videographer slash video effects guy, and he's breaking down like UFO videos and stuff, and like that one that we saw where there's craft going over the moon and you can see like the shadow. Like, oh man, I was so excited about that one because it looked so real. But he just recreated the whole thing based off of like CGI and stuff, and I don't know. People like that, you got to have the skeptics. Maybe don't be an asshole about it, but we need the skeptics too. So
yeah. When he was talking about the atmosphere, how the atmosphere pauses or whatever, that's the one thing that I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
But still, the description and like talking about how the ship is moving, again, if this is an extraterrestrial vehicle,
the speed,
how the fuck would you know? You wouldn't know. You don't know how it flies. You don't know. How big it. I mean, you can guess, right? I mean, I'm sure. I guess from the moon to where you're being able to see it, you could probably measure how big it is,
right?
But still, the way it flies, how fast it goes, you can't just assume like that thing is going 9,000 miles an hour.
Yeah,
impossible, false, debunked, right? Because we don't know.
That wasn't the part that disproved it for me, because I'm on the same train as you. Like,
the atmosphere was the one that did it for me.
In the clouds, the cloud effect that he basically found, like a plugin you could do cloud effects.
Yeah.
Mimicked that. His name is Captain Disillusion. I thought of it. Captain Disillusion.
Nice.
But like there's so many videos that he's debunked based off of like little effects, overlays and things like that. And that was the one. And also the shimmering of the heat. Is that what you're talking about? Like the wave. Yeah. So I mean,
has he debunked Skinny Bob?
We need to hit him up about that, because I would love for him to debunk or even talk about how he would go about doing that. Because I have a feeling he's going to say, okay, yeah, maybe this is CGI, but it would need a fucking 10-person team, and it would be so expensive to do.
Yeah,
I don't know. I would love for him to do it.
It's just weird because every time I enter a chat room about Skinny Bob, there's always people who do graphic design, who do special effects, and they're like, "This is really, really good.
Yeah,
we could probably recreate it." And there's always like 4 or 5 of them in there that are like discussing back and forth. And then there's that one asshole who's like, "This is complete bullshit. I could redo this in a heartbeat." Yeah. And it's like, well, how come everybody says that, but nobody's recreated? Nobody's even tried.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating. Like, yeah, it's so easy for you to say, "I could do that tomorrow." Okay, well then prove it.
Do it,
please.
Yeah,
do it. But yeah, maybe let's send it in. He's probably had a lot of requests to do that too. I wonder if he has, but
are there requests from the UFO Garage podcast?
Not yet.
Not
freaking yet.
I mean, maybe we could even invite him onto the show to tell us about his,
his
awesome, conspiracy-minded
Hell yeah.
we'll give him a 20-minute slot.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah, slots, dude. We gotta fill those slots up, dude.
Oh man, that's good. All right, so let's go on to episode 2, Alien Species. I don't really remember.
I don't remember what this one was.
There's going to be a few on here that you haven't heard yet,
Okay.
and so it's going to be funny just to let you hear back.
Yeah.
Again, let's see what it is. Alien Species, episode 2.
Dude, maybe he was an alien. I think about like people in history that made huge waves in either like culture, politics, science,
this one, I think.
physics. I mean, we could probably sit here and think of a bunch of people. Tesla comes to mind first. I mean, Walt Disney, very creative guy.
Right.
But on the other hand, it could have just been he was in the right place at the right time.
Like the inventor of the Coca-Cola machine that has all the different Coke flavors with one button.
What? You can get all the flavor. What do you mean all the flavors with one button?
Like when you go to Jack in the Box and it's just the big red Coke machine. It's got the screen on it.
Oh. Okay, now I know. Yeah. Right, dude, that's a great invention.
That guy also made the Segway.
No.
Yeah, he made this little scooter.
I heard he
Segway
died.
thing.
Didn't he?
Did he?
I thought he drove his Segway off a mountain. Maybe that's just a troll.
Oh man,
Did he not?
if that's a troll, that's brilliant. But if it's not a troll and that's true, man, that's poetic.
It really is.
I mean, how much more perfect could you possibly get?
Okay, so I already now that I'm thinking about it, I'm logically thinking about it. That would take a really long time to get up a mountain on a Segway. It already sounds kind of false.
It's true.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, you need
Obviously, there's a road.
you need momentum to get it going to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole
you just need to lean forward.
lean forward?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've never been on a Segway,
Yeah.
but I see people all the time around Austin look like idiots.
Yeah, nope. That's why I've never gotten on a Segway. I'm always like, I'm not wearing that goofy ass helmet.
Dude, that's the only reason I won't do it, because I don't want to wear that dumbass helmet.
Yeah, dude. I like danger.
Yeah, man.
Danger. But
Danger.
Man, what a shitty way to go. You down a Segway. How embarrassing, man.
Dumbass helmet.
Dude, we had very strong feelings about that Segway.
Seriously, I had no idea that I felt that strongly about the Segway tour people.
Segways suck, dude.
Segways are dumb.
Oh man, I guess I would have to say I still have the same feelings about Segways.
Stop not getting on that damn thing. I'm not wearing that damn helmet.
I'm
I
not
don't
doing
want to look
it.
like an idiot.
I'm not doing it. No.
God, could you imagine the people driving past you are going to yell out of the window, "Hey, you look so stupid!" That's what people will do.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. So I mean, nothing too scientific or
that's just
spacey alien about that, but falls under the category of all things weird.
Yeah.
Like what a random thing to know. Like, hey, the guy who made that one button Coke machine also invented the Segway.
Yeah.
And you're like, Segways suck.
But that soda machine, though.
Hell yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about talking about this or doing this show is that there's so many things that I learn from you that are like so random that you would never hear about. I don't know. I just can only imagine somebody coming here for just strictly UFO, like straight up science and like stories and things like that, and like walk out of it knowing that the guy who made the Segway also made the multi Coke machine.
I was like, well, I came here for aliens, but I guess that'll work. Or they're like really bummed out. They're like, oh.
Yeah. Well, I thought they were going to talk about aliens.
And it's funny because we've known this all along, right? Like,
yeah.
If you are like a hard-nosed like UFO investigator / like just this is like
are you the
most serious thing in the world, like you're probably gonna hate us.
Yeah. If you're the person commenting on all of our YouTube channels that really negatively, this show is not for you. Like, just stop listening to it.
Oh my god, it's so good, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, dude, let's move on to clip number 3. Structures on the Moon, Pleiadians, and Pizza Mustache.
Oh.
Episode 10.
Dude,
what's up?
I had a request from a family member that wants us to go more on Pleiadians, by the way.
More on Pleiadians.
Well, we need to go a deep dive on Pleiadians.
Okay.
So I just wanted to get that out there before I forgot about it.
You think You think maybe Jocelyn would know
Possibly.
more about the Pleiadians?
Let's
I
ask
bet
her.
she would. She knows a lot of stuff.
She knows.
We'll have to ask her.
Almost. She's like a library of info. I bet she knows something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Pleiadians.
All right, here we go.
Episode 10.
Yep, episode 10. Our one of our favorite episodes. This is the number 3.
I don't think I've heard this one.
I mean, it only made sense.
I mean,
but who
no,
knows?
DiGiorno's not my favorite pizza, dude. There's no way. Buffalina's my favorite.
I remember.
Have you had Buffalina?
Is that like a real restaurant?
It's a real restaurant down on, I think it's 6th or 7th Street.
It's Cesar Chavez, you
It's
idiot.
so damn good.
Is it good?
They flew in an oven from Italy. It's like a brick oven. Woo! It's so good.
Is that lame if I say Mr. Gaddy's? Bro, I love
Not
Mr.
at all,
Gaddy's.
I love Mr. Gaddy's too. Their ranch is so good too.
I can't help it.
They have great ranch. Like they make their own ranch.
Yeah.
Their ranch dressing.
What? Man, I used to work at a Mr. Gaddy's.
The one in Taylor?
The one in Rockdale.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
No, not at all. But like, get it, dude. Like, you know. Usually, like, if you work at a food place, you're like, I'm not eating that anymore. I still eat Gaddy's. I'm just gonna grab this for you. Cool, dude. Oh, thanks.
With silence.
I don't live anywhere near Gaddy's, but I miss it so much. I can't order it anymore. Like, I always have to order some bullshit, unless it's like Spartan pizza or something. All right, let's stop.
There's a pizza.
It's like our longest part of the podcast. FGM it.
Okay. All right, one more.
Okay.
One
We're
more.
still pretty
You know
chill
that pizza
in this
that has
one.
the mustache on it.
No, the Pringles?
No. It's a pizza. It's like
Pizza Patron.
I don't know what it is, but anyways, it has a mustache on it. It's in a brown box. I think it might be HEB. Maybe. I mean, maybe
Pizza has a mustache.
it's so good. And
Do they put a mustache on the pizza or is it on the box?
No, it's on the box. But what? No, but you can rip the mustache.
When you start laughing like that, dude.
Oh my god!
Oh, wait, no, you gotta finish that one. Is that real?
Oh my god!
You could not hold it in, dude.
Oh shit!
You can, okay, so you can rip it.
Okay. You can rip the Oh god! Oh shit! Okay.
This is gonna be like Inception. Like
mustache pizza.
who's laughing?
I can
Oh
look
my
up.
god!
I can look this up.
Can't stop.
Is it Austin?
No, it's like.
Mustache Pete's?
Let me see. No, it's like a frozen pizza. There it is. You can rip the mustache off the box, and you can put it on your face.
Screaming Sicilian, dude.
And I always do it. And I already have a
That's
mustache.
really funny.
It's good. You can give it a try. I swear to God.
Oh my god,
Okay,
I'm crying.
what's next?
I'm crying,
It's a
dude.
frozen pizza.
Oh my god. Is it like there's a picture of a girl doing it.
Yeah,
Oh,
just like
dude.
that.
You're right.
Okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay. Okay, well, it's not pizza.
I gotta recompose.
Okay.
Anyway.
What's on there, man? Oh, God.
The Nimitz recording.
We can't help it.
This is a great 10th episode. 10 minutes of us laughing about
God
pizza.
damn it. Oh, dude. Yeah, no, it's still funny.
Like, it's still funny to me. It's amazing how long we talk about that. We're just laughing about
Little inside information. That episode
Oh, that was
is the only episode that we ever actually got stoned.
Stone.
Did it. And that Yeah, dude, that's what we created. We did a big ass.
we created.
We made a badass episode about pizza.
This is for you. I made this for you.
This is for you. I did it for you.
I did this for you.
Why didn't you take the trash out? I did it for you.
There's also another YouTube video called Hot Kool-Aid.
Hot Kool-Aid.
Hot Kool-Aid.
Oh god.
He's like, he gives his buddy, he's like, hey, I brought you some hot Kool-Aid. Hot Kool-Aid? Yeah, try it. This is terrible. But I made this for you. It's pretty good.
Oh shit.
Dude, so that was only episode 10.
Yeah, that was our 10th episode.
And
we were like, hey,
I
we should get stoned for our 10th episode.
I remember that being like a milestone for us because like the statistics out there you were telling me on like UFO podcasts or really any podcast is like most people don't make it past episode 8.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. So when we made it to episode 10, I was like, damn, this is all right.
It's legit.
We're doing something good.
Hell yeah.
People are listening. We haven't run out of anything to talk about. Think about it's 10 episodes, but some of those were like 2 hours long. So that's already
Some are over 3.
So let's say 24 hours worth of content at 10 episodes. That's a lot of content.
Is a lot. A whole lot, dude.
That blows my mind that we could sit here and talk for 2 hours and we don't ever feel like it's 2 hours.
Oh, I know, man.
You know?
I know. Yeah, we've officially talked like 4 or 5 days in a row.
Yeah. Straight.
Just about this.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
It is
I remember
crazy.
when we started it, like my friends were asking me like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, you're into UFOs. I get that. But like, how are you going to do this for ever? Or how long can you do this? Aren't you going to run out of things to talk about? And I always thought like, I don't think so. But I mean, yeah, no, we're still a year from that day and still have not run out of shit to talk about. And there's so much more we haven't covered.
And sometimes it is difficult to come up with a topic or a conversation, not because it doesn't exist, just because we didn't have the time to like research it or go through it or find any cool facts about it. But yeah, I mean,
it's been definitely difficult. I know for you because the baby, but me with like losing my job and like having to figure out this business stuff and getting more serious into it. It's like, man, the day goes by like that.
Yeah.
And when I was working for that company, I like, you know, I wasn't really doing all that much because they weren't utilizing me. But yeah, I had the time during the day to research stuff.
But I mean, I gotta say, we've done pretty good through having a kid, losing your job, and still being able to find time to, you know, squeeze this in as much as we can. Sorry, we don't get to them every week all the time, but we definitely try. And if we don't, then we try and make it up.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So,
like we're gonna do. We should definitely do. I want to do 2 more episodes. we gotta. I mean, if we wanted, I would like it to be like. Oh, look, they did 1 episode every year. There's 50, 56. There's 58. There's 56. 52 weeks. God.
So, I mean, what are we on? Like episode...
well, not counting the UFO con, I think we're at like 46.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So,
it's not bad.
We're close.
Yeah.
We're close.
Christmas break, Thanksgiving break, you know, holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're European, then anytime you go on a vacation, you're on holiday. So that's a lot.
Did you say that? Yeah, that and maths.
Going on holiday.
Going on holiday because after my maths class.
Yeah, it's June 13th. What holiday is right now?
Yeah, going on holiday.
Yeah,
that's more Australian. We have a huge following in the UK and in Australia too.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
That is cool.
Like our 5th most listened to is Australia. So hey, shout out, y'all.
Yeah,
thanks for listening.
How do you say hello in Australian?
G'day. G'day.
Good job.
I did it.
Good job. All right, dude. Oh yeah, we're done with this one.
Good job.
Good job, dude. You're killing it over there. All right, moving along. So this is from episode 14.
Forgot about this. Yes.
This is another one of our favorite moments. This is episode 14, Corey Good, the Faker, part 2, and Slinky Hats and Nano Cinematics. This episode, dude, I could have picked like 5 different things out of this episode, but we went with this one right here.
Constantly getting in front of your face, and you have to swish it's your hair out of your eyes.
I can just imagine people having like super serious conversations. Yeah. They're like, "Sorry, Mike, you've only got about 2 weeks to live." Dong, 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 dong. This is like.
No, we have to make UFO Garage hats with Slinkies on top.
Oh man, can you imagine how many people would walk by each other and get stuck in their Slinky hats, and you'd spend hours of your day trying to untangle a Slinky hat so you can get back to work. God damn it.
Sorry, I was late. My Slinky got stuck.
You get stuck in bushes and stupid things low
birds get stuck in it.
Trees. Dude, that'd be terrible.
The International Space Program uniform. Fucking hat with a Slinky on it.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess it'd be funnier if they were actually in military uniform and then they wore the Slinky hat.
As well, both of them. And they big burly military man. These fucking suits on.
Oh shit.
They go to salute.
Keep going. Oh, sure.
This he's bouncing around. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
That's enough.
Yeah, dude.
Oh god, we're losing it, man. I think they're getting to us. They're the nanites.
They're turning the nanites on
turning
our damn podcast.
That's another good part about it.
I know, dude.
That's when we came up with the movie idea.
Yeah, the movie idea about the nanobots. Dude, you know what made that funny for me was when I was watching Space Force, how the president and his wife makes new uniforms.
I didn't even make that connection, dude. Yeah. Yes.
I was like, that's so funny, dude. And everybody's like, oh, this is embarrassing.
Yeah,
dude, they should have put Slinkies on their heads. That would have been amazing.
I completely forgot about the Slinky hat, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so genius.
Bro, I mean, we're smart, dude. You know?
Oh,
we've got these ideas.
Fucking smart. We got a lot of ideas.
Like Bob Dylan once said, I got a head full of ideas that are driving me insane.
Damn, dude, you sound exactly like Bobbert Dylan. Bobbert. Damn,
no, I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm no more.
What? Ladies and gentlemen, Bobbert Dylan has entered the building.
He hands you a nickel, and he hands you a dime, and he asks you with a grin if you're having a good time.
I mean, I'll buy tickets.
All right, dude. Sounds good. Like a Rolling Stone.
I mean, Jesus. I mean, I've got my Australian accent. You've got Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
And Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
And
one of the Gorgonites.
Yes, dude. Small Soldiers.
Dude.
Great movie.
You know, a lot of people are probably going to unfollow us after I say this, but I was never a big Tom Petty fan.
Okay.
And I just always kind of felt like it was kind of like a ripoff of Bob Dylan.
Okay.
Just maybe with an electric guitar.
Yeah.
And I just never got into Tom Petty.
I don't have an opinion either way.
It annoys the shit out of me, dude.
Is it? Does he sing similar? What's similar about it?
Yeah, the singing is similar.
Like the writing style, the words?
Yeah, I just hate the... I think I hate the, maybe the progression of the song. I hate the... I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, I'm not judging. I mean, I don't really...
Free falling.
Oh, that's Tom Petty? Fuck you, man. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I've just never been a big Tom Petty fan.
Damn.
So,
all right.
Well,
I don't know.
That's weird.
No judgment from me.
I also, one of the greatest albums ever made, Was it Half Hour of Power? Guns N' Roses, 1987.
No.
Was it?
Dude, you're asking the
I think
wrong guy.
I think I'm getting the album names mixed. It might be Half Hour of Power,
Half Hour Power by...
or is that Sum 41?
Guns N' Roses? I don't know. Let's look it
I
up.
think it is.
Hold on. Internet. Pull up. Now.
Internet.
Half Hour of Power.
Is it Guns N' Roses? No, it is Sum 41. What's the Guns N' Roses? Type in Guns N' Roses 1987.
87. Wait, 1887.
You're like,
what? Appetite for Destruction.
Appetite for Destruction. Yes.
So what was the connection?
I always mix those up. Great album. Love that album.
Yeah.
Most of like the hits people love are Bob Dylan covers.
What?
Are
you serious?
Yeah. Maybe it's just Axl
Guns N'
Rose.
Roses took those songs and redid them.
Yeah, there's a lot of covers, dude. A lot of those are covers. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I never been like a big fan of Guns N' Roses.
No judgment.
I mean, I like the pieces of the band. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just Axl.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sucks.
He's is he the same guy? No, I'm thinking of Bret Michaels,
Oh,
Rock of Love,
Dude.
dude. I'm thinking, what band was he in?
Jesus. Poison.
Poison,
Yeah,
dude. Bret Michaels, man,
dude,
he's a cartoon character, man.
he is.
Oh my
He
god,
is. Bro, like all those guys are like holding on to it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bret Michaels, Nikki Sixx,
Yeah.
all these fucking people, like
What?
they're just
and well, hold on. There's Mick Jagger, and then there's somebody else that fucking he used to drink like a bottle of Jack Daniels a day. Who am I thinking of?
Oh.
Man? Rolling Stones. This
Keith Richards.
Keith Richards.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That dude is like they're never gonna die.
yeah,
right.
dude. They look so old, dude. Funny story. I used to work with a lady who ran hotels, and one hotel that she ran, the Rolling Stones actually rented out the hotel.
The whole thing.
Yeah, it was a non-smoking hotel, but they had to put ashtrays in all the rooms and common areas because Keith Richards would walk around smoking a cigarette and he would just put it out on the floor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if there wasn't an ashtray, he would just put it out on the
Imagine
floor.
being that status. Like I can do it if ever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm Keith Richards.
Keith.
I'm Keith Richards.
I don't give a fuck. I'm Keith Richards.
Sir, there's no smoking in here.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Fuck off, mate.
Who do you think you are?
You smell bad.
I'm Keith Richards.
I'm Keith Richards. You stink.
Have you seen the video with Keith Richards and Chuck Berry, and they're jamming together, and Keith Richards is playing the lick like exactly like Chuck Berry, and Chuck Berry keeps pausing the rehearsal, and he's like, no, man, you gotta do it like this.
Yeah.
He shows him like
It's
four or
like-
five different times.
He starts on the bend up.
Yeah.
Ew, instead of I have seen that, yeah.
So funny.
And it's like, it sounds exactly the same. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this.
Like, come on, Chuck. Oh, golly.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Moving on to one of our other favorites.
Episode
see.
15. This is when we were at UFO Congress, our first event. And, man, how many beverages do you think we had gone through before we recorded this?
We probably housed over a 6-pack apiece.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
were pretty. I mean, honestly, you know this, but I get loud when I'm drunk.
We all get excited.
Yeah, but I'm just like screaming through this whole thing.
We're probably about 8 beers in
Yeah.
at this point.
It's being a little tipsy and excited.
Yeah. Because right before we recorded this episode, Jocelyn introduced us to Melinda and Lorian.
No shit.
And we were all sitting down there in that little area, and they
Yeah.
were telling us stories.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, that little circle right by the outside where you walk outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick, man. Yeah, we had such a crazy night. Oh, dude, that was awesome, man.
Oh yeah, and like we had like Jocelyn was like, "Hey, is this your bag?" And I went to go get my bag, and she was like, "Yeah, have you met Travis and all these people?" Like they were just chilling at the table.
Yes.
We're like, "God damn,
Yeah, you guys know everybody.
yeah, that was nuts." That was a great time though, man. That was so much fun. Jeez, Louise.
Yeah, and then we got that dope hotel room, dude. We had our own little living room.
Ready to the suite.
That was sick.
Yeah, that was dope. All right, here we go. Episode 15. Tui Snyder.
Yeah.
Tui Snyder's, she lives in Texas now, and she still hasn't emailed us back, by the way.
Chewy.
Tui. Nice. She writes books about the Great Texas Airship of 1897,
Something like that.
1867.
Awesome story.
Somewhere
Awesome
around
story.
there.
I think it was
Check out
1910.
Tui Snyder, and she's got a great book out about that.
Aurora.
And also,
Aurora,
she
yeah.
writes about paranormal activity, about all the haunted
into ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's into all that stuff, all the haunted, what are they called? Grave sites? Cemeteries. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
all the
dude.
haunted cemeteries out in the Texas area. So those of you who listen that are from Texas,
Did you ever know Cinnamon Terry?
Cinnamon Terry?
Yeah.
Who is Cinnamon Terry?
Cinnamon Terry, dog. He's that bongo player down on 6th Street.
Ah,
Cinnamon Terry.
How we like both did that?
I almost believed you for like a whole second when you really went into it. Because I was like, yeah, this is totally a bongo player somewhere on 6th Street.
Cinnamon Terry,
Probably
dude. You
named
know who I'm
Cinnamon
talking about.
Terry. That's awesome. So yeah, Tui Snyder, she's awesome.
And you show the little business card. Like they're gonna be able to read.
Pretty awesome.
We going to talk about our girl Jocelyn real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Our
We met the
homegirl
queen.
Jocelyn.
We met the queen.
Queen.
Of UFO, all UFO, alien, and all things weird, man.
Absolutely.
She's been our like tour guide this whole time.
She has. She's awesome. So if she's checking this out,
Yeah.
thank you, Jocelyn, so much. You've been awesome.
Shout out.
This entire time. She's introduced us to so many people.
Yeah, we met her at lunch today, and like everybody's fucking just like waiting to talk to Joe for some reason. She's like,
It's true.
just spouting out these awesome stories. We've had the greatest time with her today. And she's
Yeah,
like
yeah, the
introduced us to everybody, like Richard Dolan and
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
dude.
that was a great time. Cinnamon Terry,
Terry, dog. That'll be one of my all-time favorite moments, dude. Like, just fucking hilarious,
Bro.
I mean, is it? I just think
It was like ESP, bro.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
just knew.
yeah, Cinnamon Terry, dog.
Oh, Cinnamon Terry.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, dude, that was great, man. But yeah, that's where we met everybody.
It's so funny seeing my hair back. I'm like, my hair's back to that length now because I haven't had a haircut since Rona.
Dude.
I don't know,
Me either, dude. It's just getting long.
dude. I kind of side with Britton. It does look like you cut it.
Does it?
It does.
I think it's just because I haven't taken them out in
Yeah.
like 3 days.
It's because they shrunk a little bit from the pool
Yeah,
water or
and
something.
it just brings them up a little bit. But no, that's definitely because I got fat.
You did not.
I
You
did.
just got a 6-pack, dude. That's what it is.
That's definitely not what it is. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. That's what I say. I have a keg. I don't have a 6-pack.
You got a keg in
Yeah.
there, dude? Fucking A. I
Yeah.
got a whole beer truck in here.
Dude, but how fucking fun was that, man? That trip was so awesome, dude.
That was one of my favorite trips.
Like the being in Sedona. I mean, again, we need to go with the wives back to Sedona, dude.
Yeah.
So awesome. I've been like every now and then I'll come across something on YouTube about the like the vortex at Sedona, and I've seen people like in the comments like, this is all bullshit. Well, have you been there?
Yeah.
Have you experienced it? Or are you open to the idea? Or I mean, people get checked on it a lot. Like, okay, yeah, maybe there's no vortex, but dude, go there and see if you don't feel weird when you're.
And just enjoy it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What about should plan something in March.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the old lady's birthday.
Nice.
We can set something
The baby.
up for...
The baby will be at least a year old then.
Yep.
So well, she'll be older than a year, but
Well, in March, the end of March, she'll be a year.
okay, nice,
But
nice.
the old lady's birthday is at the beginning of March.
Aha.
Yeah, so maybe we could go one of the first weeks in March.
Well, so you can bring Hendrix on the plane, and she can. We could be those people, like the people that bring a baby on a plane.
No, not at all.
So
no.
would we drive?
No, the baby's gonna stay here.
Oh, okay, got it.
Bringing the baby to go hike a cliff.
Okay. I just pictured you with like a papoose on the front, you know?
No.
All right.
Yeah, most people would frown upon just leaving your baby behind, but I frown upon climbing cliffs
Yeah.
with your child hanging off of you.
All you got to do is leave a water bowl and some milk, right?
Yeah, that's it. Just put some newspaper down on the floor. You're good to go. I'll leave the dogs out,
Yeah.
and they can,
Right.
they'll watch her.
Yeah, Gizmo will definitely, eat the poop at least.
Yeah. I mean, my pups are highly sophisticated.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, dude.
All right, what's next on the list, dude? What's
next?
We got one of our other good friends, Miss Melinda Leslie. She's always fun
Marinda.
to chat with, man.
This one. So this is like a very okay. It's a rare thing that we're not able to like control our laughter, but I mean, it was just such a funny scenario. Like, we're not making fun of Melinda at all. It's just the scenario. Like, just I think that Denny's itself is just a hilarious restaurant. Like, that existed before Melinda ever mentioned it.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't ruin it. I just wanted to preface that.
Have you heard Theo Von skit on Denny's? He's like, man, fuck Denny's, bruh. Why? He's like, cause everything tastes like onions, bruh. Even the silverware. What? Why is everything always covered up in syrup? He's like, man, fuck Denny's, bro. I don't know why I keep going back.
Everything tastes like onion.
Yeah, he's like, every time I go to Denny's, I always leave being like, man, fuck Denny's, bro.
But he keeps going back.
Yes, dude. That's awesome. Funny. All right, let's get into this here.
I don't know why I find Denny's so funny. Why is it? Okay, maybe it's just because like Chili's has become this like middle class fancy joke, but like Denny's for some reason I just think it's I don't know. Anyway,
it's like the Waffle House for places that don't have a Waffle House.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Kind of thing, and then people were putting stuff away, and a bunch of people left to go to Denny's restaurant, and they said, we always did after everyone. They said, we're going to Denny's as soon as you know, we're going to be over there. Come when you can, you know.
That Grand Slam.
I'm laughing.
Yeah. Get that Grand Slam. You got it. you better believe it. You know, the French Slam at that. Okay, so you better believe it. Okay, so. Which means French toast and pancakes. For those that don't know what
I'm glad you clarified.
The French toast slam, you know. But okay, so I go to leave.
Oh my god, I love how she tells a story and then like starts on something new and then pauses and then goes back to what she was talking about and like adds all these little like fillers in.
Yeah,
so funny.
Like all the details. It's French toast and
oh yeah, and that's why it's called the French Slam. God damn it, I love her.
It's so funny.
Let's get to part 2 of this
Melinda.
really fast. Part 2.
Oh yeah, 2:36:34.
2:36:34.
Fill that dead air, Joe. That's fine. I mean, yeah.
Okay, we'll just start right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's coming up though.
Out from under me. I get into my car. I'm like, you know, and I drive to Denny's and I walk in. And do you guys know Dennis Whipple?
No.
You can
hear us laughing in the
He'll be at Orium's conference running the filming of it and everything. And so he does.
First off, also Denny's and then Dennis, like, and Dennis Whiffle sounds like a funny name.
It sounds like a Denny's waffle.
Yeah, I was like in a goofy, like a mindset. Just everything was funny to me. Like, you guys know Dennis Whipple? You're at the Denny's.
A lot of that. And and I've known Dennis for years, you know, since back then and before. and then going to MUFON LA and MUFON Orange County, and then he would always do the AV, you know, the filming of it and the recording of it for both. And anyway,
so he's like an AV guy.
Yeah. And
Dumb
and
question,
follows
dumb
the subject.
fucking
And
statement.
And before that, has a long background in following conspiracy stuff and used to listen to KPFK all the time and all, you know. So he's really knowledgeable about all alternative stuff, you know, big time.
Yeah.
And always been very active in the alternative fields and socially active and that kind of thing.
I think we had skipped.
So, you know, I go in and Dennis
I didn't write down the next part. That's what happened.
right here.
I go, Talking Dead. He goes, you were Talking Dead? He goes, like, after everybody left, I go, yeah. He goes, what the hell happened? And I'm just like, he goes, something's wrong. He says, I can tell. You look like you're completely in shock.
Oh, you
And
haven't
so
even
he-
touched
so
your
I told
French
him,
slam.
and like I'm telling someone that, and he's like, oh my God.
Wait, pause it.
Okay.
So it was kind of hard to hear, but you said, so she said, something's wrong. You look like you're in shock. And you said, you haven't even touched your French slam.
Oh, and backstory to this as well. That this is, you know, this was literally from the first clip that we showed you, which was at what 2:25, so 2 hours and 25 minutes, and then this goes on for like, so we literally laughed for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And this is before we went on live, like recording.
Yeah, so you can't see
with
us.
the camera and stuff like that. But if you listen to that little segment, if you listen past where we're going to stop, you can literally hear us like gasping for air, like trying not to laugh out loud, because she's telling this extremely serious story.
Yeah.
She's talking about how she just met this guy and he was like, shut your mouth or I'll take care of you personally.
Right.
And it's like, whoa, dude, somebody's about to like assassinate you. And
Yeah.
then she's like, French slam, Denny's. And we're like, what? That's so funny. And I don't know why it was so funny.
It was the juxtaposition, and also like it was so the story was so serious that it was wrong to be laughing, so it made it even funnier.
I know.
So like every time I had to stop looking at you, because anytime I'd look over, you would start laughing, and then they would get me going.
and that's why you had to just pop in and be like,
Yeah.
oh, the AV
The
guy.
AV guy.
And she was like, yeah, I just said that.
Just so it would sound like we're still with you.
Yes,
I was trying to
exactly.
cover up, like, just in case she heard us like snickering.
God damn it.
Again,
dude.
we're not laughing at her. It was just a
The
situational.
situation was hilarious.
It was the Denny's, and it got me like snowballing. Like I could not get that image out of my head.
Oh man, but yeah, I mean, you can literally, if you listen close or like have it on your speakers in your car or something, or have good speakers, you know, if you turn that section up and listen to it, you can hear us like gasping for air in the background.
Like 2 hours 25 minutes.
That was so good. But that was definitely one of my favorite episodes for sure, man. Melinda held it down, dude.
Yeah, Melinda's awesome. She's got some great stories, and also, man, when we go to Sedona, we need to do a tour, a UFO tour.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
100% every time she goes out. So they have a sighting, right? Like there's some percentage or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
she sees them every time,
Every time,
guaranteed.
yeah.
Which is funny because there's a comment that says that there's never any evidence, and it's like, go on the UFO tour.
Go on the tour, dude.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it was 8 hours ago. Somebody commented on that YouTube video.
They show up every night.
Yeah, he's got a personal vendetta. Hey, Michael, brother, I don't know what happened between you two, but we love Melinda, so we can't speak on that.
Yeah.
All I know is love, not hate, man. Just
And she's shown us some evidence, so
Yeah,
I mean,
if you ever, so what Melinda needs to do is publish a book or some kind of website with all of her photos,
yeah,
because the photos of the markings from her abductions, and being able to just like hear witness testimony, like her roommates and like things like that. I mean,
it would be great.
Her documentation on the aviary group is proof enough. I mean, like that's some documentation.
Yeah.
You know, like there's some stuff out there. There's connections between people and their organization, and you know, she's got documents to prove that this person worked for that company and all that. I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff out there that.
And you know, if you're ever in a situation where you are talking to some random high-ranking, you know, official who's doing, you know, who's doing this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you're just chit-chatting with them.
Yeah.
It's hard to get evidence at that point. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I mean, you're not like, oh, hold on, let me take my phone out and record this,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And all this stuff, you know, happened way before, you know, cell phones could like record shit and all that stuff
her
too.
story, yeah.
Her story. So,
Yeah.
you know, that is difficult.
Yeah.
But the stuff that you've researched and found, and, you know, I mean, you know, she'll show it to you,
Yeah.
like, if you're there.
Yeah, well, also like there's the fact about this specific genre of research, the ufology field. There's so much of it that is sensitive, like to national security, right? Like
Right.
you could get in trouble if you said the wrong thing, or
Yeah.
or whatever, or you could be Philip Schneidered, or you know, like murdered for saying something publicly. So people do have to be careful about their sources and showing specific documents of proof.
Yeah.
I mean, Greer, Dr. Greer, he's one of the only ones now that is able to show like documents and stuff, because he's protected. I mean, let's be honest, right? I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but I feel like he's kind of protected now. You know,
Right,
he's
yeah.
he's able to show certain documents and talk about certain people and give the names away to certain, you know, inside people. I'm not saying everything he says is true. I'm just, because you know how I feel about that.
And I was going to say, you know, like, you think maybe the reason he has this protection now is because maybe
He's a disinformation
some
agent.
of it could be disinformation a little bit, you know?
Yeah, or misinformation. I can't remember the distinction between the two, but
Yeah.
dude, that's a good idea. Or it would make sense. Like the fact that he's able to say names and present documents,
Yeah.
it could be because the
like,
the
okay,
government wants him to do that.
You can say names, you can talk about documents, you can talk about certain technologies and stuff, but you have to add this piece in, right? So you're like, oh shit, look at all this stuff, but then it's like there's just one like little kernel of bullshit, and you're like, oh, that's cool,
Yeah.
but you don't realize it, you know?
And then it decredits everything. You know, if somebody were to not gloss
Exactly.
over that, if a skeptic were to go through and find that one kernel of disinformation, now they have the ammo to discredit everything you said about that.
Yeah.
So, man, it's I think it's all by design. I mean, going back to what Melinda has told us about the aviary group, you know, in general, like, yeah, dude, that's part of their plan. Like, there are people being paid by the government to put disinformation.
Yeah, they
out there.
manipulate the narrative. That's the job. That's the job.
Manipulate the narrative, dude. You're smart, dude.
Bro.
Smart, bro.
I met Stephen Greer.
Oh my god, but
I took pictures with him, which is really important because, like, nobody ever gets pictures with Stephen Greer, but
Yeah.
he took a picture with me.
Nah,
I want to be famous.
I'm pretty famous.
You remember that conversation?
Yeah, that was strange.
Jeez.
That was strange. Yeah,
I think out of all of our encounters, that was my least favorite conversation we've ever had.
yeah. Poor girl. I mean, maybe she got nervous and didn't know what to talk about, but
She didn't even know who we were.
she didn't know.
She wasn't nervous, bro.
But she was-
She was confident as shit. She was peacocking all night, bro.
She was pretty confident in how she went about, because she was like, hey, so who are you guys? Like, she wanted to know what our status was,
Right.
basically. The questions that she said, and I don't know word for word, but yeah, I think you're right in that aspect, but I don't know. I'm just trying to give her benefit of the doubt. I don't know.
Nah.
And we don't even know who that person was. I mean, I can't remember.
She's going to be mad when she hears you say that.
She's going to be pissed.
What if she's like a big time listener? We didn't even realize it. Oops. She don't know who she is. And
You
if
don't
she-
know who you are.
And if she does know who she is, then find a better way to approach people, because that is not the way to do it. All right. Oh, dude.
This is a
this is-
long time favorite
Literally one of the most loved and most hated
episode.
episodes of all time.
Anytime I tell people like they find out that I have a podcast, I'm like, okay, well, what are you into? Are you into something serious? You want to know something about UFOs or like listen to a story? What's your vibe? Do you want to have, I mean, we make funny stuff. We try to make it like hilarious. I always, regardless, I say episode 29. Regardless of their answer, I'm like, yeah, you should probably listen to episode 29 because it's got everything. It's got the actual story, but it's also got a lot of fucking...
A lot of goofy stuff in
a lot
it.
of stupid goofy stuff, yeah.
That's awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, UFO Garage Podcast presents episode 29, the Chris Bledsoe story and the truck. Here we go. Started building houses. Pretty damn successful at it, it sounds like.
Yeah. Like won awards and shit.
Yeah, they were doing pretty well.
House Award.
They were doing really well. And Chris ended up getting sick. They give you a big golden house.
What is this, a house for ants? Can't live in this golden house.
He ended up getting like Crohn's disease, I believe. And, he said that, there were just days where he couldn't even get out of bed. So it was really messing with the business a lot, and it was a lot for his, his wife to be able to handle and stuff like that. So they ended up, losing the business, losing everything.
I thought didn't he sell it or
yeah, but he would, but they weren't able to continue on,
right? Because he couldn't,
right?
Yeah.
So I guess where the story kind of starts is after, I guess, one of these like final builds. 3 of the guys wanted to celebrate because they had just finished up with this build, and this is the river story.
Yeah,
right?
part 1.
And so these 3 guys are living in the van down by the river, right? No. So
that's another moment where
hey, can we go, we want to go fishing down by the river or whatever. He had a truck that was able to make it down there, and he says that that's maybe why why they asked him to go. Now, this was a really nice truck.
What kind of truck was it, Joe?
It was a Ford truck. 0 down, 0 APR.
Y'all come on down, man. Hell, I'll tell you what, I'll just give you the damn truck. Fuck it.
So they ended up taking this truck.
Fuck it.
Down to the river. And Chris is kind of like
0 tires, 0 windows, 0 doors, 0 money down. You get this fucking, just come get it. God damn it.
Man.
Fat piece of shit, come get this truck.
I'm in a pickle. You can drive for a nickel.
Fat piece of shit.
That guy, dude. Scott Elder, shut up, bro. He's just yelling at everybody on the radio.
Oh, is your credit spooky?
Yeah, credit's good. I'm yelling the whole time that I'm doing this. Fuck.
And so there's a local car dealer, guys. If y'all get a chance,
Scott Elder.
look up Scott Elder.
He's probably a really nice guy.
Oh, dude, I'm sure he's like a super nice dude.
Yeah.
He's probably...
Dude, since this episode, I'm not saying it was us, but he's done every commercial. He's not yelling anymore.
I know.
Yeah, I think you had brought this up and we talked about it on a previous episode, but yeah, he doesn't yell anymore.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
I think he's a listener, man.
He might be.
I think
This
he's
is
a
awesome.
fan.
Maybe he can sell us a badass 64 Impala.
Bro, I'm
How sick
down.
would that be?
Also, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the show Supernatural,
Yeah.
they drive a Impala.
Do they?
They drive I don't know if it's a 64, but it's an Impala, dude.
Those bastards.
And it looks dope. It looks dope.
I like it. Extremely
Probably
nice.
give us a good deal. Because we're advertising him right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's big into advertising.
Well, I mean, if he's giving cars away for a nickel, dude.
I'll buy it. If he's selling a truck, I will fucking buy a damn truck from him.
But first, you got to figure out what the APR is.
I want all of it.
All the Okay, so they...
Oh my god. We're so retarded.
So they get down to the river. Him and some buddies.
And his son, Junior.
And his son,
Chris Jr.
Chris Jr. Hey. So, I have a cousin. His name's Junior. And he had a kid. He named his kid Junior Jr.
How many many juniors? There's too many juniors. I don't know, dude. Hey, junior, get your ass down.
Oh, they're junior.
I mean, is that kind of like a narcissistic thing to name somebody else like your own name, like your kid?
I don't know, dude.
It's like, all right, I want you to have the best fucking name possible. Me, baby. My name.
Me.
It's like,
But we're not gonna call you your name.
I mean,
we're gonna call you Junior.
yeah, it's like some royalty king shit. Yeah, I guess so. So anyways, dude,
Oh, man,
they get down to the river for the fourth time, and they set up. You know, they get everything set up. They got their fishing poles, and Chris at the time
just
he's
laughing
not
in the
feeling very
background.
good. Stop laughing! I'm trying. Damn it!
I'm trying to quit.
Oh my god. Okay. I can't help it. Great, now we're gonna laugh, man. Like,
Tell the damn story.
I can't.
dude, this is kind of unbearable but hilarious at the same time.
Fridge slams.
This was another episode of the UFO Garage Podcast.
French slams.
I can't.
Oh shit. I can't. No.
I'm so glad we didn't get high before this.
Yeah, we.
See, every time I say it, there were two down.
We were also not high for that. I know. At all. I know. Wait, I want to hear what you say next.
For the rest.
Stop alluding to things like that have to do with trucks.
I can't help it. They live in the country. Like everybody drives a truck in the country. Okay. Okay. So they. God damn it. So they're down with the.
Stop saying that, dude.
Well, Chris is depressed.
Best episode ever.
Chris is sad, right? He's
Because
depressed.
his business is gone.
Right.
Sold the business. He's still kind of
Okay.
This is not a
Okay.
it keeps going. Goes.
That's okay. All right.
Funny story at all.
It's not funny. He's fucking sick.
Yeah, it sucks. Okay. Yeah, Chris is sad. You know, he's a little depressed. He's like, dude.
Stop, dude.
He's like, dude. Oh shit.
You can't.
He's like. He's like, dude.
What?
I'm gonna go to the woods. Right.
He's like, I'm not feeling too good. You guys keep fishing. And it's like near sundown, right?
Right.
Go-
And then we compose ourselves.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude,
What a rant.
that was just another one of those times where
Yeah.
you just couldn't.
I get the giggles. And we can't help it, man.
Can't reel it in, man. Which is good because very rarely do I have those genuine laughs.
I
you know,
man. That you just cannot stop.
Yeah.
It's so rare.
I
you
know. God, it's so satisfying. I laugh every day. Like maybe 60% of them are total bullshit laughs.
Yeah,
You know?
right,
But
right.
I mean, those genuine like gut I can't breathe laughs,
Yes.
dude. I mean, that's it's the best.
And what's fun is like it's not just us laughing. Like when like people comment or like tell us like, dude, when y'all are laughing like that, people have to stop it sometimes. Somebody's
Yeah.
like, I had to fucking pause it
Yeah.
because I was about to piss my pants.
Yes, dude.
That's definitely like at least there's one person out there that thinks that's funny. But damn, dude,
Yeah,
good.
that was a good one.
so funny.
Yeah, I don't laugh like that too often. Actually, I laughed like that yesterday. Amanda was like, "Oh my god, you're gonna love your Father's Day gift. I can't wait to show you." I was like, "What is it?" She was like, "I'm not telling you. I'll give you 100 guesses and you'll never guess it." I was like, "Are you gonna take me to Longhorn Cavern?" She just looked at me and then she was like, "No, that's not what it is." I nailed it right on the head, like right off the beginning.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah.
So wait, did you go? Wait, is it Father's Day yet?
No, it's like this Sunday, dude.
Oh, so you haven't been to?
I haven't been yet.
Where is? I've heard of that. Is that?
And like burn it.
Okay. Where's
Burnett or Bartlett? One of the
Bartlett?
Not Bartlett.
So it's east.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Longhorn. Have you been to Inner Space Caverns?
Yeah, I have.
That is dope. So if it's anything like that.
It's like 3 times bigger.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's pretty badass.
That's sick.
And they have like a so you can buy like a regular ticket to just go walk through the cavern.
Yeah.
But they also have an advanced ticket that you can buy.
Yeah.
And they'll take you like climbing through the cave.
Like a guided?
Yeah.
Dude, that's dope.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the regular one first,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna do the advanced one later.
Dude.
So that's gonna be cool.
That's so cool. My favorite part of Inner Space Caverns is when they turn the lights out.
Hell yeah.
And it's like darker than dark, black dark.
Dude, I got a story.
No
about
light.
that. So we go to Inner Space Caverns.
Yeah.
Right? And we're getting to the part of the tour where they turn all the lights off.
And then you go,
No, even better almost. So he was like, all right, cut the lights. The lights turn off. Everybody's like, ooh, it's dark in here.
Okay.
Like maybe 4 seconds go by. And all of a sudden you see this bright ass flash out of nowhere. My mom fucking takes a picture. And everyone was like, oh my eyes. Everybody was blind as shit. And they were like, what were you doing? And she was like, I wanted to see what it looked like. And we're like, it looks how it looks when you turn the lights on. She was like, I wanted to take a picture of the dark, but I didn't realize that the flash was on. I was like,
that sounds like it, dude. That's something my mom would do too.
why would you take a
God.
picture of the dark?
Yeah, like just
at-
cover it with your hand.
If it's fucking dark, close your eyes. That's what it looked like.
Oh my God. That is hilarious.
Yeah, dude. So that was
I wanted to see what it would look like in the dark.
yeah. She was, I'm trying to take a picture of the dark. I'm sorry, I didn't realize my flash was on. It's like, lady,
my
you don't
God.
need a picture of the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, moving on.
Dude, I have to pee so bad.
Go for it, dude.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good.
BRB.
Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this so far, man. I mean, we're having a pretty good time here. We got a couple more left that we're going to go through. Yeah, a little intermission here. So if you guys are interested in what we're doing and you know what we got and want to check out the website, you can go to UFOGaragePC.com. And you can also, if you got any cool stories or you just think we're dumb, you want to email us or whatever, UFOGaragePC@gmail.com. We love to hear from you guys. We've got a lot of cool stories, and we really appreciate that, man. I mean, we love reading stories that you guys send us and, you know, bantering back and forth about them. We're gonna do like a little segment, I think, soon where we kind of compile all these little stories that we've received, and we're gonna talk about them on the show. So I think that would be pretty cool. But you know, definitely go over there, UFOGaragePC.com. Check out our shirts. You know, we got some pretty cool shirts. We got socks with our faces on them that are pretty sweet. I got a pair. When I put them on, my face gets really wide and I look funny, and so it's funny to wear them. So yeah, they're pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's been a great time, you know, hanging out with all y'all. I'm so glad that, you know, y'all listen and y'all support the podcast. But yeah, it's been good times. It's been a hell of a year. I couldn't ask for anything better, man. It's been great. Welcome back, sir.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello, guys.
I'm actually not a governor. I'm the janitor.
Hello, Jonathan.
My name's Dave.
Oh,
How's it going?
good. What are you doing?
Mopping.
Contract?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well,
Just hold this.
okay. Was it just a swish swish motion?
Right
Are
back.
you gonna? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna
all right.
I'm gonna go take.
Go here. Yeah, I'm good here. Just leave me. I got it.
I'll be
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
I need another beer.
Right there. Dope, dude. What did you say anything about the documentary?
No, I haven't yet.
Well, now that we have you, your attention, the Eric Mitchell story. It's time. The Eric Mitchell story is a documentary that me and Joe are putting together. We've got a trailer on our YouTube channel. It's a teaser trailer. Check it out. We've got a website as well. It's called itstimedoc.com. If you want to check out the website, donate to the cause. It's going to help us with cameras and equipment and travel stuff. It's really going to help us like actually make this documentary. Eric Mitchell's story is freaking... It's one of our favorite stories that we've come across. I think there's a reason why we haven't had him like on a full-time episode, because it's like, man, why not just do it on the documentary? Why not wait?
Yeah,
you know? But I guess maybe when we have some footage under our belt, we'll get him on the podcast.
Oh yeah, definitely promote it and
Yeah.
all that good stuff. But yeah, if you guys can, definitely help us out. We're gonna make the documentary regardless.
Yeah.
But you know, every extra little bit definitely helps, man. And then whenever you see the documentary, I mean, you can say, "Hey, I helped put that together."
Yeah. Oh, and also, I think we should put whoever donates their name in the credits.
That would be cool.
At the end of the documentary.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Get your name in the credits.
Yeah.
And also, if we have different tiers that you can donate to, one of the tiers, if you donate, you know, you're gonna get a monthly update. You're gonna get a T-shirt. You're gonna get a link to view the documentary before it comes out.
Yeah.
And you'll get a 20-minute Skype session with Eric Mitchell, a little Q&A. You can talk to him, ask him whatever you want to, and I think it's going to be really cool. I think he'll blow your mind if you ask him a few questions, because he blows mine every single time I talk to him.
Yeah.
So,
Dude. Yeah.
definitely, man.
Lose my mind. Every single time he's got something new to tell us.
Every time.
Yeah, I'm interested in like the insider information and some of the stuff that he's said already. Like, fuck, dude, can we put that in a documentary? Like,
Yeah,
Jesus,
I know, but that's kind of the whole point.
that's
He's
the
like,
whole point.
it's time.
Yeah,
This is the story.
yeah,
Lots of insider information and no more bullshit. It's
Yeah.
time to just put it out.
yeah.
So that's his goal, and we want to help him with his goal.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
It's timedoc.com. If you guys want to help out, that'd be awesome.
awesome.
That'd be dope. All right, back to our favorite moments of the podcast from this past year. Thank you guys if you're still with us. Thank you guys for listening. Here we go, episode 30 with Gary Voorhees, dude. Love Gary.
Yep.
He's an ex-Navy officer who started out as a listener to the podcast and like reached out to us and said, "Hey guys, I love your podcast. I was a part of the Nimitz UFO Tic Tac event. I'd love to be on the podcast." And like our relationship grew from there. We had him on the show with PJ Hughes. Man, just such awesome dudes.
Oh, man, I know. Yeah, I love those guys, man. I can't wait. I still want to do an episode with maybe Gary and Kevin. Come on together and talk about, you know, their company.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, UAPX.
Yeah.
It's awesome, dude. Their website is freaking cool. Let me see the actual URL so people know. I think it's UAPX. Maybe .com?
UAPXXX.com.
Is there more X's?
There's 3 X's at the end of it.
No.
Yeah, dude.
I don't
Oh, damn.
I don't think so.
Bummer.
Joe, you're trying to pull up shit on my damn computer. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Oh, man.
Do you remember that? Meatspin.com?
Yeah.
Me@spin.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this clip really fast
Yeah.
and see if you can find it.
Yeah. All right, yeah, play the clip.
Awesome. Well, dude, Gary, I gotta know. You know, just out of my own curiosity, how did you hear about the show, man?
To be dead honest with you, by accident, because I was looking because I'll be honest with you, my knowledge on the UFOlogy is lacking, because you know I just had this thing that happened to me, but all it's been is a hey, let's have some beers, and then 4 beers in, let me tell you a story.
Yes, hell yes. That's how. I mean, that's how it starts, man.
Well, so I was looking for UFO podcasts on, and you guys came up, so I was like, all right, I'll listen to these guys. These guys look like, and then I was like, oh my god, these guys are fucking awesome.
Yes, man. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you enjoy the podcast, man. I mean, we started this all out. We were talking about this right before we started the show. We were like, man, hey, maybe we can get our neighbor on or something crazy like that. Like when we first started the show, and now it's like, oh, okay, cool. Now kind of look at where we are now.
We're talking to legit people that were in the U.S. Navy. Like, what?
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. So, I mean, we're pretty stoked about it. Make sure all you guys listening, make sure if you check it out on iHeartRadio or YouTube or anything like that, man, click the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up, It makes it easier for people like Gary to find the show.
Well, I blasted it across my Twitter and my Facebook today, so may have a couple extra views tonight.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah,
that was a great one, dude. I loved having Gary and PJ on. Yeah, they were great. Man, their story is phenomenal.
Yeah,
I mean, we learned a lot of cool stuff. Like one of my favorite parts was when he's like, "Yeah, those Air Force guys came and on our ship." Took all of our stuff and left.
Yeah, and he said like they were dressed in just like normal clothes,
Just two bastards in khakis.
Dude, fucking khakis, dude.
He had a windbreaker on and khakis, man.
Dude. And it's such a famous event now because of To the Stars and all that, and man, it's really freaking cool that we actually got to talk to somebody that was there that day. He was a fire safety controlman. The radar stuff. He's talked to people that were eyewitnesses that actually saw the craft. Man, like his whole story is. And what's cool is that he's got like that perspective, right? Like everybody's looking for like proof.
Yeah.
Give me somebody that has a credible background, like. A lot of our guests aren't military. I think he's like our only military person, so it was awesome to get that perspective. And and I think for people that are listening that don't really think that people in the military are interested in this topic, I think it was a refreshing kind of wake up call. Like, yeah, they're just people like you and I. Like, yeah, just because they're in the military doesn't mean that everybody in the military is trying to cover it up. They're just as curious as you and I are, and that's why they started the UAPX, and the URL is uapexpedition.org. And you see on the homepage, searching for extraterrestrial life through techno signatures in our skies. So I mean, like Gary's like a like a technology guy.
Yeah.
So and he was telling me the other day on the phone, like his team, they have a team of people that are, I mean, they're wanting to figure out the physics and the science. Gary's like going back to school to like learn the physics and learn like, okay, well, he's seen it. He was inspired by seeing this thing, and now he's put this team together that's really looking into this stuff. I mean, it's pretty new.
They got some pretty heavy hitters in there, dude. I mean, Deep Rasad.
Yeah, Deep Rasad's a part of it, which is awesome. Yeah,
Kevin's in there. Gary, Jason, PJ. I mean, all these people are pretty awesome, dude. They're heavy hitters.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. He was telling me the guy that did their logo. He's the guy that designed or that does the Yoda statues all over. Like anytime you see a Yoda statue, usually it's him that does the Yoda statues.
No shit.
Yeah, isn't that kind of cool?
That is cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, he's got like a bunch of people on here.
Yeah, so. Preston. He was at the UFO con or Alien Con.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, he was a guest speaker there.
Sweet, yeah. So, if you guys want to check out more on UAP Expedition, check it out. It's exciting stuff. I mean, they're looking for funding, but everybody's doing their own research, and it's fairly new. So I'm not sure exactly what they're working on. I know they want to get some stuff up soon, and yeah, I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, me too. Definitely excited to see that, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's going to be awesome.
Hell yeah.
If y'all haven't checked out episode 30 with Gary Voorhees, definitely check that out, man. I mean, it's one of my favorites for sure still.
Yeah.
All right, next up on the list, episode 31.
That's the next one, 31.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hellier 2 and new propulsion technology.
Oh, you
theory.
already know,
You
buddy.
already know, Doug.
You already know. We need to talk to UAPX about this propulsion
Yes.
technology that
Dude.
we've thought about and see if maybe we can get it,
Oh
on their home screen.
New theory update.
Yeah, new theory update.
Yes.
Oh,
All right,
man.
let's play it.
Enough to see some windows and whatever's inside.
Somebody's jacking off inside.
Dude,
That's
I mean,
what powers it.
Yeah. The faster you jack it.
So wait, we're talking about orbs, like light orbs, right? And being able to see like inside of the orb, right? That's the context.
Yep, that's the context.
Okay.
And
So
you
you look inside and somebody's jacking off. Okay. Yeah.
the faster you go.
See? We cracked the case.
Dude, we got it.
We did it. Done. Podcast. This is the last episode. We figured it out.
Figured it out, dude. Oh god. There's it's just like there's like a chair in there and there's like a giant bottle of lotion right next to it.
I mean, there's some propulsion going on.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
And maybe that's why they stay stationary for so long, and then finally they just zip off.
And like they just fly. They stay stationary. They're trying to concentrate. They're like, dude, I gotta concentrate. Stop. Shut up. Shut up. Shh. Okay.
We're gonna see that.
It starts blinking and like powering up. Like the closer you get.
Dude, what if every time somebody is masturbating and they're about to go, that's what is actually the UFO phenomenon. It creates this like multi-dimensional energy.
Dude.
That this little thing pops up.
Yep.
And then that's what happens when you orgasm.
And that's why there's so many sightings happening now, because with the birth of the internet, it's so easy to masturbate.
Dude!
Yeah.
Yes, bro!
Bro,
We just figured it freaking out, man.
when we go to UFO Con, we're gonna tell everybody
We
that
gotta
we
speak
cracked
up.
the case. Yeah,
We gotta speak up.
I mean, this is about telling people our theories, right? And this is about we're all speculating here,
Exactly.
right? But dude, I think sometimes our theories are like spot on.
Spot on, dude.
You know?
This one, I'm spot on, dude.
Absolutely.
I think we hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
And
Like when it's Q&A time,
yeah.
I'm gonna get up on the microphone,
So we all know UFOs are orgasms,
right?
like everybody agrees that UFOs are make it like they already know.
So I think the current understanding of UFOs, right, is that we all know that they're powered by masturbation. Me and my bro Ben here, we think we've cracked the case. And everybody's like, wait, what?
We're not finished.
And neither are they. Oh, that's good, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Masturbation propulsion technologies that are brought to you by Balskin Company and Co.
Company and Co. Yeah.
Yeah, Balskin Company and Co.
We have that domain. We
do.
About the website.
do.
The domain for the website.
I was also thinking of a sister company that we could start with Balskin Company and Co.
Yeah.
And it would be called To the Farts Academy of Arts and Science.
Wait, to the Farts Academy of Farts and Science. Dude, we gotta buy the domain.
We gotta buy the
domain.
to the Farts Academy.
Make the logo like exactly the same.
It's just everything's in brown.
To the Farts Academy of Farts and Science.
Oh man.
Oh, dude.
And we gotta follow all the shit that they do. So every like book and movie that they put out, we put out like a replica just dealing with farts.
Yes. Dude, how fast do you think we'll get a cease and desist?
Pretty fast. But they stole it. Why can't we?
Yeah, they stole it from Eric's friend, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
to the Farts Academy.
to the Farts Academy of Farts and Sciences.
I like that there's farts in it twice. And they're not the same word. No.
To the Farts Academy of Farts and Science, sister company to Balskin Company and Co. researching the masturbation propulsion technologies. We get most of our funding from to the Farts Academy. Well, this is gonna go on next year's top 10.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, so that's
so good,
that's another idea I've had floating around the old noggin.
I gotta write that down. I gotta type that down. To the Farts.
So funny looking at it.
Come on, Blinky, click it. What is going on? They don't want me to type it. Okay. Oh my god.
My God.
What? I opened up a Safari window. How did I do that? Okay. Of farts. Science. I love seeing that written out.
It's so good.
Oh man. Okay.
God damn it.
Class is starting this summer. This fall. Class is starting in fall. Tuition is due. Tuition is due in September. Classes at to the Farts Academy of Farts and Science. Make your deposit.
Here we create farts and science.
Oh yeah, I got a Bachelor of Farts and Science at
Now anytime somebody tells me they have a Bachelor of Arts, I'm immediately gonna laugh.
a Bachelor of Farts.
A Bachelor of Farts? And Science?
Like the thing is, like the science is like unmatched. We have the best science professors of all the world, but we also have classes on farts.
And we have some of the best farts in the world. Some of the top farts in the entire industry.
We only employ the most famous, well-known farters around the world.
For scientific research. Oh, man.
Welcome to the Academy.
If you'll be joining us later on this evening, we will be having a fart symphony. It's one of the most prestigious times of the Academy. Oh, shit.
Yeah, the band is a popular program. It's only brass and woodwinds.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude.
All right, let's see.
What's the next one? 37. It's 37. Terry Lovelace.
Incident at Devil's Den.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically Terry is another military man.
Right.
He was in the military, and he was also an assistant attorney general. So yeah, I mean, talk about credibility. I mean, there's another one for you.
That's huge.
This one's a little less laughable, obviously.
That's more serious.
But man, this was a great episode. You were saying you usually turn people on to episode 29.
Yeah.
I usually pick either Terry,
Okay.
or maybe like, I don't know. I usually pick one of the guests,
Yeah.
with some crazy shit to say.
Nice.
But yeah, Terry was a great episode. I loved having him on.
Hell yeah.
And I asked my friend, what is it, Toby? Is it park rangers? What's out there? And he said something to the effect of, keep your voice down, they're still out there. And I'm like, who's still out there?
Oh,
so I get to my knees and I pull back my flap of the tent just about an inch so I can peek out into this meadow, because these lights are still flashing. I don't know what to expect. And I noticed two things, and that is that this thing that had been 3,000 feet over our heads just, 4 hours ago or so, had now descended. And instead of being 3,000 feet over our heads, it's now 30 feet over the meadow.
Oh, man.
Right on top of us. And that was the first thing I noticed. And the enormity of the thing really sunk in when it got that low. I could see that this thing was just monster.
Right.
Huge. And I saw these kids. I saw what I thought were kids, like a dozen, maybe 15 of them.
Wow.
walking around the meadow. And they're all paired up in twos and threes. And I remember I asked my friend, I said, hey, Toby, man, what the hell are these kids doing out here in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night? And that's when he said, Terry, man, those ain't no little kids.
Oh,
look at them. They're not human. They're not human beings.
Dude.
And I looked, and he was right. They were not human beings. Their heads were disproportionately large. I mean, like the typical guys you see on TV.
Yeah.
You know, spindly bodies, thin limbs, and they walked with a distinctive gait. They walked like their feet were sore or something. They were almost limping. But they had a real distinctive walk. And there was a column of white light, like the one that hit our campfire. Only this one was about maybe 25 feet in diameter, and it was a column, perfectly circular. And it just, you know, like somebody flipped a switch, this light came on. And as soon as this light came on, all of these little guys turned in that direction and headed for the light. And they were all paired up, but they were in different places. They all over around the meadow. And as they get to this light, they would walk into this beam of light and glow from the light for just a second and then just dissolve.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes.
Still one of my favorite stories, man. I mean,
It's great.
he really goes into like detail, you know? Like
Yep.
he really explains everything.
Yeah.
He's such a good storyteller. And,
Right.
and guys, I got to tell you, if you haven't gotten his book, Incident at Devil's Den, must buy.
Yeah.
You got to get it. I don't know if you can get it on like Audible or something like that. I don't know if you're into audiobooks. You know, I've done the audiobook thing and I enjoy it because I can just kind of listen to it. But man, like actually physically reading his book, like it's such a good read. I couldn't put it down.
Hell yeah.
Except for like when I went to sleep.
When you went there sleepies.
I was there sleepy.
Sleepies.
So
I need to borrow that book.
yeah, dude, I'll bring it next time.
And we got our sorry, I'm mixing things up. We both got our books from the one.
Yeah. Abducted and Furious.
But then I also got
Lisa.
got the new book from The New Message. I bought it off of Amazon.
Oh, cool.
So after I read it, I'll let you borrow it.
I'm a jerk because I took all the books off of Justin's
you did?
table. I was like, what? We gave him a shirt.
Free.
We gave him a shirt, so I was like, I'm going to take all this reading material, I guess. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. I've got hard copies.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you already have the one that I
have. Have you gotten into the New Message?
I
at all?
haven't even. Yeah,
Not
it's
yet?
I haven't opened it yet. But
It's pretty interesting. It's a cool little read to just sit down and do.
Yeah.
Anytime you ever catch yourself like, I'm gonna play some fucking waste of time game on my phone.
Yeah.
I've been doing that while I'm at home.
Yeah.
Is I will hop on. I'll be like, I'm gonna read that book instead.
Nice.
And I do. And I read the book as long as I would play that game. Maybe
Nice.
like 20, 30 minutes. But it feels so good, dude.
Oh yeah,
It
I
feels
bet.
so good.
And like reading probably helps your cognitive ability rather than
Yeah.
just watching a video.
It's like my brain is lifting weights as opposed to
Yeah.
playing a game where my brain feels like soggy cereal.
neuroplasticity.
Yeah, dude.
Plasticity.
Hell yeah,
Plasticity.
I'm all about neuroplaster.
Yeah, dude, get that plaster from the brand, dude.
Spread it on like
A
this.
little bit here, a little bit there.
Yeah, but yeah, man, Terry Lovelace was awesome, dude. So awesome.
Hell yeah.
He was cool to meet at the conference too.
Yeah, yeah.
We helped him out with that tape. We gave him some Gorilla tape.
Oh
dude.
yeah, that's
Remember?
right. We did give him some tape. Hell
I
yeah.
don't know,
You never know.
You
Hey,
guys don't know this,
always
but
carry a little bit of tape with your towel.
because Terry Lovelace might show up. Yeah. And he'll be like, you guys got some tape? And you're like, well, absolutely,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Yeah, thank
So, yeah, man, it's a really good book.
Hell yeah, man.
And he signed it for me,
Hell
which was
yeah.
even more badass.
you. And man, just the story is freaking sick, dude. I love it. And it has something to do with a huge triangle craft and seeing beings and him being interrogated by some other government entity that he doesn't
Yeah.
know. Again, with similar to Gary's story. It was just two dudes and like regularly clothed, like they were wearing like something that you would go golfing in or something. I think that's what he said. But yeah, dude, super cool story.
It's nuts. But that clip though is creepy. You know, he's like, you know, what are those kids doing out there, man? You know, and you know, his buddy turns to him. He's like,
those aren't kids.
Those ain't kids, man.
Those aren't kids.
No.
Hell yeah, dude. Episode 37. Check it out, y'all. Terry Lovelace.
Good stuff. So technically, that was our top 10, I guess.
10.
We had a good one. We're going to do one more. It's kind of just like a special. And it's Eric Mitchell.
Yeah. Well, I guess we already talked about the documentary in the break, but
we can talk about it a little bit more. But yeah. So here we go. Mr. Eric Mitchell.
You know, so several times that morning I would get that vibration. You know, it's seemingly on the top of my skull and almost like I can feel a muscle in the middle of my mind. And once I noticed and located that consciously, I relaxed it. And the moment that happened, it all went away. So I jumped up and I'm seeing this as I'm telling you this, you know, I haven't talked about this in a while. I started walking back and forth in front of my coffee table, and I'm looking at my hands, and I'm going, no, you know, no, this cannot be real. And I would stop, and I just closed my eyes, and I slightly did it again. And I went, oh, God, hell no, you know, because it's real. You know, I actually did that. So obviously now I have a brain tumor or, you know, it's something, you know, incredibly seriously wrong with me. And, you know, you can break a finger or a rib, maybe even have a leg amputated from your body. The scariest shit in the world is something wrong with your brain. You know, that's just morbid as hell, you know.
There's not a lot you can do about most brain.
I mean, it's just one of those organs they don't fix. You know, so that was really scary for me. And
Yeah.
Nice.
So there he's talking about he's got this amazing amazing ability, and he can feel it, and it runs through his body. But, well, man, Eric here can make an audible noise with his friggin' head.
He make frequencies like that the human ear can hear, and he went to Nashville, like to some studio, and they recorded it, and it's pretty wild, dude. Yeah.
It is crazy. Yeah. And apparently the idea is that most abductees can produce his frequency at about 30 hertz, which is unnoticeable to most people. You can't even tell that it's happening. However, Eric, they've been doing it at, like he said, like 1,500 hertz.
Yeah, and he said he could get it up to like 3,000.
3,000.
Yeah.
He can get it to 3,000.
Yeah.
Guys, if you record this on recording equipment, you can pick it up. It's insane.
Yeah, and a Harvard University study is going to be done about this anomaly in his brain, and they're going to do like a test, and we're going to go and film it. And it's going to be so cool.
It'll be in the documentary.
Yep.
But there's a lot to that. We're not going to get into that just yet because there's a lot of cool science and stuff that he hasn't even gotten into it with us yet.
Yeah.
But he's gonna, you know, hopefully be able to come visit us here pretty soon. And dude, we're gonna get the skinny, bro.
I'm stoked.
Super stoked,
dude.
So excited.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean, that was our top 10 plus a little bonus with Eric Mitchell.
That was 1 year birthday, man.
1 year birthday.
We're 1 year old. Dude, we
That's
did
right.
it.
That's
Can
right,
you believe it, man?
I can't.
We made it.
No.
Like, you know, I often start projects and like, you know, it always kind of gets away from me. So I'm just glad that we were able to stick with it and do it every week. It's been a lot to me. It's just like broadened my spectrum. It's given me an outlet. I mean, dude, it's like gotten me to be more confident in speaking, like personally. You know?
Yeah, and it's even like really kind of changed my perspective on life a little bit, dude. You know, like in a very positive way.
For sure.
It really has. I mean, there's stuff that we've talked about that I never even would have thought existed.
Yeah.
Or was a thing.
Yeah.
And this has been so cool.
Yeah. So like just mind altering. I mean, going from the beginning of the podcast, again, we've said this multiple times in the podcast since then, but like we were very just wary of the energy aspect of contact and things like that. But now our perspective's a little different on that.
Yeah.
That has a lot to do with it.
It's caused us to definitely take a step back and like reevaluate the whole situation.
Yeah, man.
You know?
We've grown, I think, in a lot of ways. We've had a lot of really entertaining moments. We've got to talk to awesome people. We've gotten to reach thousands of people online over the podcast on Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube.
Yep.
We get emails all the time from people that enjoy the podcast or want to be on the podcast or have a cool story. Man, it's been such a
We've got some great listeners, man, for sure.
So thank you, listener, for listening. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for sticking with us for this whole year. Man, we wouldn't be doing this if nobody was listening. Like,
that's right, man.
Right. If it had flopped, maybe it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
But
yeah, absolutely. I mean,
around the world too.
If you think about it, in December we had made the post on, we hit our 60th subscriber on YouTube.
Yeah.
And now we're up to basically 250,
which is pretty dope.
It's pretty awesome. You know, it's really cool.
Yeah.
So any of you guys out there listening who haven't subscribed to us yet on YouTube, definitely go do that. It definitely helps us out a lot. If you listen to it on whatever platform, rate it, like it, thumbs up it.
Yeah. Oh, we need some more.
Do.
We need some positive iTunes ratings. iTunes podcast, please give us a positive rating, guys, if you really like the show, because there's some negative stuff in there, and I feel like, you know, the negative people are always the most loud, right? But
yeah,
man,
exactly.
If you like our show, if you like me and Joe, go on iTunes podcast and leave us a good review, because we need some positivity in there.
Yeah, definitely. We need some loud love
out
there. You know what I'm saying?
For
You're
sure.
exactly right. The negative stuff is always the loudest.
Yeah.
I say we overcome that, dude.
Yeah, we can do it together.
Let's get the positivity up, man. Let's get loud out there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We do this show because we love the subject. We love talking to each other. We love talking about things with our fans and coming up with new things. We do this because we love to do it, not because we're trying to spout out wrong things or misinformation. Like, this is just fun. Okay?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a good time.
That's what it's all about. So, man,
it's definitely a good time. So, yeah, guys, I mean, definitely go check us out once again at UFOGaragePC.com. If you have a cool story, want to email us or whatever, UFOGaragePC@gmail.com. Definitely go check out itstimedoc.com and go show your support. Help us out with the documentary. We've got some great gifts for you guys if you decide you want to donate and help out. Every little bit helps. Like I said, this documentary is going to get done one way or the other.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
But, you know, if all of our awesome listeners, you know, helped and pitched in a little bit, it could, you know,
it could make the quality a lot better.
Yeah, it could probably be
renting good cameras, renting good cameras, lighting, things like that. Being able to go to different places.
Yeah, I mean, we're going into this blind. It's our first one. Yeah. We're super stoked about it. We know it's going to be a lot of work, but dude, I think when the end result is here, it's probably going to be one of my most proud moments or projects that we've ever worked on in my life.
I'm so excited about it. Yeah. And the teaser trailer came out great. I mean, we're doing it right. We're going through each clip and like figuring out, okay, this is a really cool moment. Let's do that. I mean, our intentions are good. Our timeline that we've worked out so far with Eric, like knowing how are we going to tell this story? What's the beginning? We're going to tell you who Eric is, right? Or the very beginning is try to like get people interested in it, and then let's tell everybody who is Eric, and then, you know, the climax, and then the fall. You know, I think we've got a good grasp on how we want to tell the story. It's just telling the story that we need a little help renting good equipment and getting the right stuff to make this and make it look good.
Yeah.
You know?
And if it turns out super friggin' awesome, maybe next time we'll be able to afford to just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it. We're doing it for you.
We made this for you.
Yeah, man. Well, all right, dude. That's good stuff for me, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dude. We did it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Boom.
All right, man.
And thank you again, everybody listening. Thank y'all so much.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, this was another episode of UFO Garage. Talk to you next time.